Libby and Laura Regal. Thank you for joining me. I'm Molly Thrasher from Tri Freedom Stories, and Libby and Laura have a new group that they started, and it's called the Frontline Appreciation Group. And we're going to talk a little bit about the work they're doing here in Orange County and how they got started doing it. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me about how you came up with FLAG. Why did you think this was something that we needed here in Orange County?
So we actually can't take the credit for it. We have a family friend who started something like this in Detroit, who got it from someone in New Jersey. And we just kind of were like, that would be really cool to try here. Let's see if we can do something kind of like that, see if it goes anywhere.
They inspired us.
Yeah, so we started it here and just added people on Facebook, just added both of our friend lists combined. And we're like, anybody join back? This is what we want to do. We don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we want to. And then people started adding their friends, and it kind of just spread out. And then people were reading the posts that we put, and we're like, okay, how can I help? And so we partnered with one of our friends' charities in Yorba Linda called Making a Difference. And so they offered us their 501c, and we were able to collect donations through them. And it just kind of people, saw the credibility behind it and saw like the, good things that we were going to be able to do with it. So they kind of trusted us with their donations and everything. And it kind of just spiraled from there.
So on a Monday, we were told about this on a Sunday. Our friend Monica was doing amazing things. So we were inspired about it. So Monday we're like, let's start a Facebook group and see what happens. So on Monday we started a Facebook group. By Tuesday we had $2,000 and had already taken out 100 meals and helped 2 restaurants. And then now we're a week in. We have collected over $8,000. 850 people have joined our Facebook group. We have a list of people who are taking donations to the hospitals. We've helped 10 restaurants in our community, and we've served over 600 meals in like just a little bit over a week. It's amazing, the outpouring of love, and it's just crazy. It's crazy.
So take me through like a normal day for you guys for what you're doing with FLAG.
Well, what we're doing is we're collecting donations from our community. Most people are either Venmoing or sending money through our PayPal account. Then we are reaching out to a local hospital. We're working with 6 hospitals in our area. And we're setting up a time, either a morning or night, that we're going to deliver however many meals they need for the ICU, the ER, or the COVID unit. And so then we've reached out to our local restaurants around here. We've already talked to them, and they're kind of on alert, and we're like, okay, Monday we're going to do this one, or Tuesday this one. And then we let them know we need 50 meals, and we're taking them to Kaiser Hospital. We'll pick those up at 8:00 tonight. And it's just crazy. So that's kind of what we do. And we get people to help deliver, and
it's keeping you pretty busy, I imagine. Tell me who is donating to the organization, and why did they say that this is where they want to put their money right now?
So it's just people from our community. It's people that we know, or mutual friends, or friends of friends of friends. Just people who have just joined our group and are kind of seeing what we're doing. And a lot of the checks we're getting now, like after we've been in it for a week, have like special restaurants they want us to help. Like, we love what you're doing. Please send this to Joaquin's. I want them to donate special meals for this one, because we want them to be in business, because we love eating there and we can't imagine Yorba Linda without them. So people that are, don't want their favorite restaurants to go anywhere, and people who feel kind of helpless at home and just know this is a good way that they can help.
Yeah.
So this isn't really, this is intending to help the frontline workers, but also these restaurants that are really struggling right now. Right?
Absolutely.
So how do you choose what restaurants?
We originally started with our favorite little mom and pop place. We're trying to stay local in places that aren't chains, people that are really getting hit the hardest by this. And then places we haven't tried, we're saying, give us your suggestions on people that good-hearted people who have these restaurants who need our help and need help from the community. And people are sending us messages like, oh gosh, I go here every Tuesday night, and I can't imagine it. And then, just places we know need it.
And everybody we've reached out to is just they are so grateful and so helpful. And some of them are like, let us just donate a meal. And we're like, please, can we pay you? The point is, we want to pay you for your meals so that we can help you sustain your business through this time, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the purpose. But people have been really great, and they've helped us, like maybe they've created a smaller meal so that it's a little better on our budget, and it still helps them. They're still, getting using their food and being able to pay their workers, and so it's just a great combination.
Yeah. And so tell me about what the reaction is when you bring these meals to the hospital.
Honestly, it's really like emotional for us. Just like, we're like easy, we cry like there's nothing. So like the first time we were like leaving and like crying in the car, or when we get like donations, when we get certain donations, we're like, oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. You just want to like cry because you just feel like, these people deserve this thank you all the time, and they don't necessarily hear it all the time. And so like being that bridge to get these people to appreciate is just like a great feeling.
And on our Facebook page, we've been getting some messages from some of the units that we've been serving with like big thank you notes, and like they've posted videos like, you guys are amazing, thank you so much. I mean, it's not just the two of us. I mean, it's taking a village. Like, we have so many people, and every 850th person who's joined our group is part of this movement. It's just amazing.
That's great. So, I mean, obviously, personal protective equipment is a major need, and just food and meals like this for frontline workers. But what else have they told you that they're needing just to do their jobs?
Nobody has really said much to us. It's mostly just thank you, thank you, thank you.
I feel like they're all in this position. They took this job. They knew what they were in for. They're so selfless that they don't expect anything from any of us. They're just taking all the love and support that they can get. So when we were like, hey, we actually want to bring you food too, they were like, do you really? Thank you so much. Like, they're not,
you're kidding
They're
me.
not being like, oh yeah, we want this specific thing at this specific time. They're just, appreciative for like the love and support we're willing to give them. And, if anybody were to say, if you can do something like this, we're obviously willing to get them that certain need that they want. But they've been really, open arms about anything we can provide for them.
And our Facebook group, people have joined. Some people have mentioned, so-and-so could use a mask or whatever. And that's kind of been a way that people in the community have been sharing things. They've been trying to help everyone get what they need. So it's crazy.
And how do you keep the momentum up for something like this? Do you think people are going to sort of burn out after we enter our second month now of quarantine?
I honestly, every day it's like, okay, what's going to happen today? Are we going to get donations today? Are people going to post? Like, we still have the resources on our end to keep going. So we're just hoping that by, another post saying we did this again, people are gonna be like, oh, that was awesome, I'm going to donate again, or I'm going to, share this with my friends, because they, they're still doing it and they still need it. We post on every single one. We're going to keep this going until there's not a need anymore. And right. So we're going to maintain it as long as we can.
We feel like if you build it, they will come. It just keeps going.
So your platform is basically Facebook. You use Instagram as well, right?
Yeah.
So what are the positives and negatives of organizing something on this scale using social media?
So I don't think we could have done it without social media.
No.
Just because it's just so, like, everything that we look at now is social media. Like, the world has completely changed because of this. And like I was telling her, like, everyone's at home on their phones right now. They're all kind of bored looking at their social media. This is the easiest way to get to people. People aren't, when they spread things, it's just easy to click a share button and say, hey, look what I just saw. And you can add all your friends on it. We wouldn't be able to do it by like snail mail or anything like that. It's just, word of mouth isn't, and we're not, no one's in a community right now where we're all, meeting up at the town center and like chatting about things, where we need our phones and our social media to like keep that communication going with one another. So it's the only way we can really do it right now.
I don't see any negatives at this point. I mean, it's a lot of work, but we're in a position right now that we have the time. Mm-hmm. I actually have my own business. I have a flower wall business, and we don't have any business right now. So at this point, we're just paying it forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you, Libby and Laura, for joining today. And will you give the Venmo and PayPal information in case people want to make a donation?
Oh, awesome. Yes. So the Venmo is just her personal account right now while we're still getting things going. It's Laura, LORA -Ragle, RAGOLE. And then the PayPal can be found under Make a Difference YL. just all ran together. And that one is 501(c), so it can be tax deductible if you'd like to leave your address for it. Yeah, and we would appreciate any donation, or if you want to share what we're doing with people.
Or just join our group. We would just appreciate the support. We're FLAG North Orange County, and we just want people to be a part of this great thing that everybody's doing.
Yeah, thank you for your work on this.
Yeah, thank
Thank you.